And a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Marching Wolves are about to play our national anthem. And welcome back here to Dancy Field, the home of the Wolves. And you see those those 8 people standing out in the center of the field there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the very first Flora Hall of Fame class, the first class for the Flora High School Hall of Fame. And there are some athletes and coaches and media there for sure. It's over there starting. Now, granted, they got their backs to us, but starting from the left going to the right, it's Tim Stanley. All the folks from Flora will remember Tim, 82 Flora High School graduate. I played football against Tim Stanley. Yeah, he was really good. And he played at University of Illinois as well on a football scholarship. Today, he and his wife live in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Next to Tim Stanley is Tim Locum, number 2 all-time leading scorer in Wolves basketball, with 2,074 points. He went on to play at Wisconsin and became the number 2 free throw shooter all-time at Wisconsin. He and his wife, Julie, currently reside in Arizona. Joel Palace in the blue sweater there, next to Tim Locum. He was a 1994 high school graduate, NEC first-team all-conference 6 times during his 4 years at Flora, including 4 times in tennis, once in both football and basketball. Also named Southern Illinois' Male Athlete of the Year. So congratulations to him. He lives in Flora with his wife, Shauna, and their children, Bobby, Jenny, and Luke. Next to Joel is Jordan Tolliver, 2002 high school graduate. He was the significant milestones in both baseball and basketball. Basketball individual achievements include being the 2002 MVP of the all-conference team. He was also all-state, all-Decatur Herald. Next to him, he lives in Nashville. Next to him was, now they're moving off. Move the camera, Steve. Next to him is Laura Cooper Blum, the all-state performer. Her senior year. She and her family currently reside in Ladora, Iowa. In front of her, Lacey Briscoe Francis. During her high school career, she played both basketball and softball, first-team all-conference and LIC multiple times, scored over 1,000 points in basketball, played at Austin Peay State University, and lives in Hopkinsville with her husband Matthew, as well as 2 children, McKinley, Joe, and Baylor. In front of them with the hat on, that's Tom Welch. Tom Welch, of course, Flora Wolves basketball coach for 16 years, also golf coach for 21 years. What a resume, 359 and 113 over those 16 years. He had 11 regional championships, 4 sectional, a super sectional, and 7 NEC championships. And finally, there you see him on the scooter. Lyndall Smitty Smith. Smitty's covered Clay County sports for 42 years. After high school, he enlisted in the Marine Corps and eventually moved up to become a sergeant. During his enlistment, he served our country in Vietnam for 19 months. After the Marine Corps, He eventually picked up his degree in journalism from SIUE. Spent more of a quarter of a century working at the Advocate Press until he bought the Clay County Republican, which he currently still owns. In 2009, he was inducted into the IBCA Hall of Fame. Currently, he lives in Flora with his much, much better half, wife Mabel. He says that he is the embodiment of the old saying, find something you like and you will never work a day in your life. Folks, that is the 2024 inaugural class of the Flora High School Athletic Hall of Fame. How about that? They are announcing that tonight. Tonight is also homecoming for the Flora Wolves, as the Wolves getting set to face the Hamilton County Foxes here. Flora coming in with a record of 3-3 on the season. They need a win here tonight to have an opportunity to pick up 5 wins on the season. If they don't get one here tonight, it'll be very difficult with Cesar coming in a couple of weeks. By the way, we'll be back for that Cesar game on the 25th. So yeah, we will be here for that contest next week. St. Louis TDW Academy is the opponent, but from what I'm understanding and hearing, there may be some possibility of change there, or maybe a possibility of them not being there. I don't know. It's kind of wishy-washy from what I hear. But that's just all rigmarole and rumor, ladies and gentlemen. Don't listen to a thing I say. The Wolves are getting set to come out here on this homecoming night. They're coming off a tough loss at Fairfield last week. Fairfield knocked off the Wolves 20-6. And in a game that was probably closer than that score indicates. Fairfield scored a couple of times in the second quarter and then picked up a final touchdown in the fourth quarter before Flora finally able to dent the scoreboard late in that fourth quarter. Flora offense just having trouble moving against the Mules. Kind of not indicative of the scoring that we have seen from the Wolves so far, with scores of 20, 27, 35, 36, and 14. See if they can't pick that back up to that level tonight against Hamilton County. Hamilton County fell last week to Johnston City, 46-16, as there come the Wolves with the American flag and the looks like the back the blue flag and the back the fire trucks flag. So that's cool. As Hamilton County last week fell to Johnston City, they come in under Coach Rhett Vaughn with a record of 2-4. They can put some points on the board as well, as they lost to Carmi 52-29. That's a pretty good scoring number. Also 24 against CZR, and the Foxes mainly a running squad, as Braxton Miller. He's got 474 yards on the season through 5 games. And, well, this should be... they had Vienna. Didn't play Vienna. Picked up... they haven't picked up that Vienna win yet. They should have 6 games in their stats. Only 5 games in their stats. But Braxton Miller picks up... He's got 474 yards through 5 games. And he is expected to carry the bacon and carry the load for the Foxes. Foxes will be in their road white jerseys with green numerals and green pants, as you see just there at the bottom of the screen. On the top of the screen, the Flora Wolves in their home orange jerseys with silver numerals and silver pants, as silver helmets for the Flora Wolves as well. A black helmet now for Hamilton County. They must have bought new helmets in the last few years, so that was a pretty good little look there for the Foxes. Officials tonight, Bill Book is officiating tonight. They announced it here before the ball game. Bill is retiring after this season, after refereeing for over 40 years, or maybe it's over 50 years. Bill in the white hat tonight. I saw one other referee I recognized out there, and trying to see where they are. because I forgot who it was. But it will be a Flora Wolves to kick off. And back deep for Hamilton County is Braxton Miller. Thank you very much. As Tom Malding sitting beside me, and we'll be passing information to each other all night long as the scores and all kinds of stuff. As kicking it off, Parker Helm, and it is gathered by Miller at around the 15-yard line. He spins. He's got some room out to the right side or the left side, and he cuts to the sideline. He's going to get dropped near the 50-yard line. Picked up a heck of a block right around the 25-yard line, as there was a pancake block out there on that one. And that will give Hamilton County an outstanding field position to open this football game offensively. They'll have 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. The Foxes, Andrew Webb, the quarterback, he is a senior. He's got Braxton Miller behind him. Miller not the biggest kid. Handoff goes to Miller, cuts straight up the middle, gets near the midfield line before he is shoved backward. Heck, that's not Miller. That's Celso Ramirez. Celso Ramirez. C-E-L-S-O. He's just a sophomore. And he worked through for about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Hamco here in the early going. First possession of the game. It's homecoming night here in Flora. I think they're going to be introducing the court at halftime. We'll make sure we stay here for that. I don't have any names on that. As the option pitch is to Miller. He's not going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's driven backwards by Andrew Hartman. And along with some help from Cormac Massey. It'll be 3rd down and 7 following the no gain. I guess he did get back to the line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up a 3rd down, like I say, 7 yards. Probably not in the area where you would go for it on 4th down, but I'm not sure what Hamilton County's punting situation is like. Hamilton County down to 10 seconds on the play clock as they break the huddle. Into the shotgun goes Webb, wearing number 6. And there were like 3 or 4 guys going at the snap of the ball. That'll move the football back to the 45. False start. And if it wasn't a passing situation before, and it was, it certainly becomes one now at 3rd down and 12. Left side of the defensive line, Sam Blanchette, along with Delaney Bullard. Over on the right side, big old Jaden Lieb. He had a whale of a football game Saturday afternoon in Fairfield in that taking that tough loss to the Mules. A man goes in motion. That's Blaine Eck. Rolling to his left. Webb's in trouble. Outruns one man. He's still on his feet. Gets across midfield. He's going to pick up about 10. Still going to be about a yard or 2, maybe just 1 yard short of the 1st down. Give him 10 on the play as they're going to set it at the 45-yard line. So 4th down and 2. That's probably going to make the decision for Rhett Vaughn quite a bit easier. As the Foxes here on this first possession of the game will apparently go for the line to gain. Line to gain's the 43. That's Ramirez in the backfield. Handoff goes to Ramirez, and he's not going to make it. Getting in there immediately and dropping him in the backfield, Andrew Hartman. Hartman with his 2nd tackle in the first 4 plays. And it'll be a turnover on downs as Flora will get it at their own 48-yard line. Loss of 3 on the play. And, boy, that was outstanding work by the Flora defense. Under center goes Parker Helm for the Wolves. He hands it straight up the gut and across midfield. the runner gets. That's Cormac Massey. A late flag came into the pile. That's kind of in the location of, it's a face mask. Face mask against the Foxes. The 5-yard variety, not the personal foul variety. So an inadvertent face mask. That'll give the Wolves 5 more yards. And no loss of down either, so it's first down and 3 from the end of the play. He's got Black in the backfield along with Massey. Hands it to the second man. That's Massey. He's going to get across the line to gain, plus plenty more. Gets across the 40 down to about the 36-yard line. Massey running pretty hard. It was kind of interesting last week against Fairfield. He may have been injured in some way because he didn't get the football offensively until the second half. I was really kind of surprised as they Wolves and Mules swapped possessions for about the first 3 or 4 times before Fairfield finally got on the scoreboard in the half. Handoff, Massey again gets across the 35 to the 34, maybe the 33-yard line, and that will bring down a second down and about 9. Flora in their orange uniforms with silver helmets, silver pants. Hamilton County in their green pants along with white jerseys, green numerals. Coming up from McLeansboro, Dahlgren, all the points throughout Hamilton County. Helm under center. It's an I formation behind him. The pitch goes to Massey. He tries the left side. He gets drilled. Nice open field tackle out there in the middle of nobody by Celso Ramirez. Had Ramirez not gotten him on that one, I think that it looked like Massey was building up a head of steam. Might have been able to go for quite some ways, but Ramirez with a nice tackle out there in his corner spot or outside linebacker spot. It's just a 3-man line for Hamilton County. I formation again behind Helm. Third down and about 5. He rolls to his right. Plenty of time. He's got a man. It is caught down at the 15-yard line. That's Garrett Patridge. Patridge is going to get dropped at about the 10, maybe the 9-yard line. And the Wolves are in business. First and goal. Make that the 8-yard line of the Hamilton County Foxes. Patridge with a gain of about 20 on the play. Helm back under center. Black, the fullback behind him, gets the handoff. He cuts straight through the middle, reaches for the end zone. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown, Flora. 8-yard run for Quentin Black. Quentin Black gets in there with 6:59 to go here in the first quarter. A little late call from the PA man. Hey, maybe he didn't realize he was supposed to talk. I don't know. Had Parker Helm set to kick the extra point. As a lineman comes in late, didn't realize that they were going to be kicking it. And the boot is up, away, and it is no good. Probably had to rush things there at the end. But with 6:59 to go in the first quarter, the Wolves bunch out on top. They lead at 6-0. Back after this.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Parker Helm set to kick it away. Braxton Miller back deep. again for Hamilton County. He's about a 5'7", 150-pound junior. As Helm sends his teammates out to either side. Helm didn't kick last week. I'm this is kind of surprising to me. I watched the Wolves against Fairfield last week, kick all the way down to the 15, and it's going to be pitched to Miller. Miller's going to try the right side, and he's not going to go very far as he is swarmed by numerous Wolves, including, let's give that tackle to Zane McKinney, number 8. Along with Gage Dugan. There were like 5 or 6 of them. First and 10 for the Foxes at their own 23-yard line. Into the shotgun goes Andrew Webb. He hands it to Ramirez, and Ramirez got back to the line of scrimmage, picked up maybe 1 or 2, and that will get it out to the 24-yard line, maybe about 1.5 yards for Ramirez, as the defensive line for the Wolves has really been playing hard. And also linebackers, I've already mentioned a couple of times Andrew Hartman from his left side inside linebacker spot. And he's in on the stunt again. Messes things up in the backfield and busting through finally, but nowhere to go for Blaine Eck.
Number 6, Webb with the scramble, but he was taken down by the Wolves.
Eck with the I think he maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. But I tell you what, I was kind of focusing on Hartman. He got into that offensive backfield like he was shot from a gun. Front line, Peyton Scroggins over there on the right side along with Jaden Lieb. Left side is Sam Blanchett, as already mentioned, and Delaney Bullard. So it'll be 3rd down and long. Call it a long 8, short 9. Webb back to throw. From the shotgun, he's got plenty of time. Oh, across the middle, and it's right off the chest and hands of Logan Keach. It was behind the intended receiver, Braxton Miller, and Keach had it go right off his shoulder pads without even getting his hands up. That's a linebacker for you, ladies and gentlemen. So back to kick for Hamilton County. I believe that's Fred Ping. Nice boot. Gathered at the 40-yard line and nowhere to go for Zane McKinney. Check that for Huddleston, Braxton Huddleston. And the Wolves will start out again, this time from their own 40-yard line. Outstanding punt. What would that be? 33 yards? 30-something yards. 33. First and 10 for the Wolves at their own 40. After that first drive, you got to figure that they'll try to continue establishing the run and going to it over and over. Cormac Massey, the sophomore, in the backfield, along with the senior Quentin Black. Parker Helm under center. The pitch goes to Massey. He's got a lot of room on the left side. He's going to get shoved out of bounds. First hit by Celso Ramirez and also pushed out by Fisher Brown. Ramirez in on everything, and he's coming back to the defensive huddle a little bit gingerly dealing with his left arm there. He might have a slight stinger. As it is, it's a gain of 5 yards for the Wolves. 3 front defensive linemen for Hamilton County. Caleb Carson out there along with, I believe that's Logan Kinder in the middle. And Jones on the far side. Pitch to the outside. Massey's in trouble. He gets around the traffic. He's got the sideline. He's down the sideline. One man to beat. He's still on his feet inside the 20 to around the 16-yard line. What a run for Cormac Massey. Oh, looks like he stepped out of bounds at inside the at the 22. Looked like he got all the way inside the 20, but it's going to be the 21-yard line Looked like he got to the 16 before he went down, as there is a stoppage in play over on the sideline. There must be an injured Wolf over there. I'm trying to see who it is. No, I think that's a Hamilton County Fox over there. Everybody has taken a knee as the training staff working on the injured player. And I'm trying to catch the number. I need that training staff member to move out of the way. That might be that is number 2, Blaine Eck. He's already playing, it looks like, with a pretty heavy wrap on his right calf. And he'll head to the sideline, taking his time. Whenever he gets there, it'll be 1st and 10 for Flora, as they are running hard over the Hamilton County Foxes here in the early going. Scored with just under 7 minutes to play on their first possession after Hamilton County punted, or pardon me, turned it over on downs on their first possession. As Blaine Eck makes it over to the sideline with the coaching staff and training staff of Hamilton County. They're ready to go. First down, Flora at the 21 of Hamilton County. Bill Book whistles it into play, and Parker Helm has it snapped over his head. There's trouble, as I think Braxton Miller might have gotten on it. Nope, Helm's going to get on it, but that's going to be a loss of 20 to make it 21, as Flora again with center snap problems. I tell you what, we've seen this over the last few years, and it's a issue that the Wolves have not been able to take care of. High snap over Helms' head. Parker Helms, a tall kid. He is 6 feet. Well, what is he? 6 feet tall. As it is now, it is 2nd down and 31. Back to throw. Helm. He's in some trouble. Going backwards. He's dropped. Back in their own territory. So a loss of about 10 on that play. And this will bring up 3rd down and 40. At what point do you bring out the quick kick team? 3rd down and about 41 at their own 48-yard line for the Wolves. Usually when you see this kind of thing, it's due to penalties and such. But no, you get one bad snap and then you get a sack. And Massey alone in the backfield with Helm. 2 receivers to each side. Helm screen over the middle is incomplete. A flag is thrown. That might be holding against Flora. If so, you got to figure that the Hamco will decline. Looks like holding against Flora. The Foxes will decline. It'll be 4th down and 41 at their own 48-yard line. So a great punt right here would reach the yard to get the line to gain. Line to gain is the 11. Flora leads at 6-zip. 3:29 to go here in the first quarter. Jaden Lee back to kick. As left-footed kicker boots it nicely, and it's going to take a slight Wolves bounce, roll out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. So not that much of a kick, about 22 yards. And the Hamilton County Foxes came out of that a little better than they were thinking they were going to, as it'll be 1st and 10 Hamco at their own 30-yard line. With 3:20 to go here in the first quarter, Flora scored on their first possession. Hamco looking to see what they can do here now. Blaine Eck, good to see he's back in the football game. He split out He's in the wing back spot, the H-back spot on the right side. Handoff, fake handoff on the keeper. It's going to be an option. Still with it. Andrew Webb is hit pretty hard. And brought down again by Hartman. Andrew Hartman, coming from his linebacker spot, really sniffed that one out nicely. It'll be a loss of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 11 for Hamilton County here. Under 3 minutes in the first quarter. You're watching Wabash Catch TV's continuing coverage of high school football. Bruce Dickey here. We've got numerous camera people and folks all over the field. I'll let you know who's working here shortly. Pitch out to Miller on the right side. He's still on his feet. Whistle is blown, though, as his forward motion was stopped. That's going to be a loss of about 4 or 5.
Number 82, Glenn Miller, taking down.
He got that close to the line of scrimmage. Okay. So, loss of only 1 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 12. 3rd down and 12 for the Foxes. They haven't had much working. They've tried to go up the middle, and Andrew Hartman from his linebacker spot has discouraged that activity. Logan Keach has been helping out up there, too, in his linebacker spot. Back into the shotgun. Webb looking for the screen. He's got Miller out on the left side. He's got some room. He's going to get out to about the 36. Gain of about 8 on the play, maybe 9. Out to the 38-yard line. It's still going to be a couple of yards shy of the first down. Call it 4th down and 2. This early in the game, surely they would kick it away in this half of the field. And Rhett Vaughn says, "Don't call me Shirley." They're going to try to get the Foxes to jump. They got them. They sure did. As it was Andrew Hartman, we've called his name for good, and we've now called his name for ill. As you kind of had a feeling that when it's inside of 5 yards like that, the Foxes were going to try to get the Wolves to leap offside, and off they did. So a 1st down for the Foxes at their own 44-yard line now. That's a big play, as I think they were probably going to punt it away had they not had the Wolves not jumped. Webb in the shotgun, fakes the handoff, throws it to Miller. It's incomplete. Nicely defended. Nicely defended by Nick Kimbrough. Number 20. It'll be a 2nd down and 10 at the 44-yard line. They need the Flora 46 for a 1st down. In the backfield, it's Kyle Williams alongside the quarterback. Handoff goes to Miller trying to come around. He got to the line of scrimmage, maybe picked up a yard out to the 45-yard line, and that's about it. So he gets to the 45. That'll bring up 3rd down and long again for Hamco. 3rd down and 9 as the Wolves looking for their 4th win of the season. Hamilton County looking for win number 3. 20 seconds to go. This most likely the last play of the quarter, barring an incomplete pass. Webb sets Miller in motion. He rolls to the right side. That's where Miller is. He throws it deep, intended for Miller. It is picked off. Taken out of the air by Cameron Boyer. Boyer didn't bite on the fake of Miller as Boyer stayed with him the whole way. And Boyer used his height. He had about 3-inch height advantage on Braxton Miller. And the turnover will give it to the Wolves at their own 25-yard line. As Flora will get it. They're 1st and 10 at their own 25. Time for one play remaining here in this Fast-paced first quarter. I formation behind Parker Helm, the quarterback. Takes a look at the D, fakes the handoff, pitches it to Massey on the right side. He's got some room. He's going to pick up 5 or 6, and that's where the first quarter will end, with the Flora Wolves leading the Hamilton County Foxes 6-0. Back after these words.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Second down and 3 for Flora after that gain of 7 by Cormac Massey to end the first quarter. As Flora now going from left to right on your screen, or east to west if you're into compasses. Spread out, wide out. They throw it to the left side. The catch is made. It's going to be a gain of about 5. It'll be enough for a first down. Nice catch out there made, I believe that was Braxton Huddleston.
That brings to a Wolves first down.
Thank you. Jace Moore on the catch. I was going to say I thought he was taller than Huddleston, but I was watching the numbers coming back. So, yeah, that's true. Jace Moore making the catch, the sophomore. He is fun to watch play baseball, that's for sure, and football too. High snap again, brought down by Helm. Quickly up the gut, Cormac Massey straight forward. He's going to pick up about 6 or 7 out to the 45-yard line. And I tell you what, Flora, if they could handle that center exchange, they would really help them out over the course of the season. Because that one very easily could have ended up about 10 or 20 yards again behind Jace Helm, or Parker Helm. He had to go up and get that. Jace Helm knows how that works too. I remember a game here a few years ago where he had there were 3 or 4 snaps that were way over his head. As the catch to the right side is made, it's a first down, but a late flag is thrown. Looks like it's going to be illegal use of hands against the Wolves. So that will negate the first down catch by Garrett Patridge. And from the spot of the foul, or from the end of the play, looks like they're going to mark it from the spot of the foul, which is about the 46. Move 10 yards back to the 36-yard line, and the Wolves will be able to replay second down. He went too far. No, he went to the right spot. There you go. Good experienced crew here. Bill Book has always had a good crew, that's for sure. I knew that I was wondering when Bill was going to retire, because several of his crew have retired over the past few years. Pitch to the left side. Cormac Massey on the run. He's got some room. He's going to get over the 45 near the first down on second down and 11. Looks like he will have the first down. Out to midfield. So, yeah, a gain of about 14 on the play. Give him 13 on the play out to the 49-yard line. They needed 12 for the first down, and the Wolves are on the move again. 10.5 to go here in the half. This offensive push has been mainly via the run. Although there was a pretty good pass earlier thrown to Massey, right? I can't remember. High snap again. Boy, he's just firing it back there. And the ball almost picked off as falling down, Gage Dugan and Braxton Miller got his hands on the pass. My heavens, had Miller caught that, he had nothing but green grass and goal line in front of him. As that'll bring up second down, and the center snap again problematic for Flora. Jace Moore back in the game, number 13. He brings the play in from the sideline. Second down and 10, Helm under center. That's a little safer. Pitch to Massey. Massey is brought down after a pickup of about 1 or 2. Miller on the tackle, along with some help from Tucker Richards. And that'll bring up third down and 8. Now on this side of the field, you got to figure that if the Wolves pick up 2, 3, 4 yards, anything to make it a little bit closer, that they would go for it. Here on the plus side of the field, we'll see. Of course, Coach Brian Tackett would really prefer not to have to make that decision. He'd prefer to pick up the 8 yards on this play. They need all the way down to the 41, the football laying at the 49. Back into the shotgun goes Parker Helm. Fakes the handoff to Massey, looks to his right. Incomplete. Intended out there for Braxton Huddleston. Through his hands, and that'll bring up fourth down and long. Decision time, no decision. Here comes the punt squad. Jaden Lieb will head back, and he will be set up for the punt. Timeout on the field is taken by Hamilton County. We'll take it as well with 9:36 to go in the first half. It is Flora 6, Hamco 0. Back after this word.
Carson Auction Realty is the one-stop shop for all your real estate needs. With over 40 years in business, Carson Auction Realty is the only company in the area that offers public auctions, real estate brokerage, and certified appraisals. If you're considering selling your farm, home, or commercial property, give us a call, and we can assist you in every step of your real estate sale, from pricing your property correctly to properly marketing to find any potential buyers, and most importantly, selling property for top dollar. To contact us, go to our website, carsonauctionrealty.com, or call our office at 662-4911.
Timeout before this fourth down play taken by the Foxes. And Coach Rhett Vaughn wanted to have a chat with his troops before sending Braxton Miller back to receive the punt from Jaden Lieb. Last punt was only about 22 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 49. Let's see what Lieb can do here with no wind to speak of. Good snap. The punt is away. Better kick. It's going to drive Miller all the way back to the 6. Tries to get to the right side. He's not going to get there. He's going to get dropped inside the 10 at about the 6-yard line. Wow. Nice punt that time. That was about a 45-yarder. Best kick of the night. Best kick I've seen from Lee. So with 9:26 to go here in the half, Hamco will take over at their own 6-yard line. Andrew Webb in the shotgun to start things off here early in the second quarter. Hamco looking for their first points. Flora's defense would dearly love to get a stop here. Hold them back in the deep in their own territory. As Ramirez takes the handoff, he's going to pick up 3 maybe. Gets out to about the 9-yard line. Brought down by Sam Blanchette. Almost the 10-yard line. So give him a gain of 4 on the play. It'll be second down and 6 for the Foxes. Andrew Webb looks to the sideline, gets the play calls from his coaches. He is back and ready to go again in the shotgun. That's Ramirez behind him. Handoff goes to Braxton Miller coming around from the wing back spot. Good offensive line movement as it's going to get out to around the 13-yard line. Pickup of about 3. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 2 for Hamco. Football just shy of the 13, or just across the 13-yard line. Need the 16 for a first down. 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the half. Foxes would love to pick up a few first downs here, and they aren't going to do it. Not with that play, as Andrew Webb was trying to draw the Wolves offside, and he drew both of his running backs into moving. They're both heading forward. So 5-yard penalty puts it back to about the 8-yard line and brings up a 3rd down and 8. As Hells Bells plays over the speakers, they're trying to get the Wolves fans fired up. Big crowd over on the Wolves sideline. Huge crowd over there on this homecoming and Hall of Fame night. In the shotgun, Webb rolls to his left. He's got blocking. He's not going to run. Now he's going to try to run and nowhere to go, as he is dragged down from behind. Big number 77, Jaden Lieb, coming from his right defensive end spot. And it brings him down, pushing him out of bounds. It'll bring up a 4th down and about 10. Loss of 2 on the play. And the Wolves should get outstanding field position following this punt. Ping back to kick it again. Fred Ping, he's a senior. Number 7, good snap. He gets rid of it. Pretty solid kick. It's a spiraler. Bounces at the 32. We'll take a Foxes roll, and Flora will have it at the 45-yard line of Hamilton County here with 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, let's get that defense some love and hold them down there. Let's go!
Football set right on the 45-yard line. And Parker Helm heads into the huddle to call the play. Man in motion is Braxton Huddleston. He heads to the left side, and actually he may have been an extra player. And Flora's going to have to take a timeout. They had a little confusion on the offensive side of the ball. We'll take a timeout as well. It's 6-0 Flora. Back after these words.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Welcome back to Flora, Dancy Field, home of the Wolves. As the Wolves will start out 1st and 10 with 2 timeouts remaining, 6:45 to go in the half. Full backfield, high snap again. The handoff goes true. I believe that was Burkett. Jarrett Burkett on the carry. And he did not quite get back to the line of scrimmage. Stopped about half a yard short. As the play signaled in from the sideline over there doing the signaling, Braxton A strike. Two backs along with Helm, and he will hand it to Massey, first man through. He's chugging along. He's going to pick up 5 or 6. Looked like Hamco was going to be able to get him at the line of scrimmage. Good work by Caleb Carson, but Massey just carried him for about 5 yards. They'll bring up 3rd down at 5. It was going to be 3rd and 8 or 9. Opportunity here for the Wolves to keep this drive going. A little bit better chance at 3rd and 5 than 3rd down and 9. Fake handoff. Give it to Massey. A flag is thrown. Massey pushes forward. He's going to be shy of the yard to gain, but I think it's coming back anyway, as that was in the neighborhood of holding. It is holding against Flora. So the Foxes will take that from the 39-yard line, move it back to the 49, and that will bring up a 3rd down and about 14 for the Wolves. Wolves shooting themselves in the foot with penalties and bad snaps and all kinds of such things. All the way back to near midfield. Line to gain is the 35. Football just across midfield. So a 3rd and a short 15 if there is such a thing. 5:15 to go in the first half. Helm under center. He's got 2 receivers to the right. Not going to use them. Hands it off to Massey. He's going to pick up a couple. And it will be 4th down and about 14. And the way that Jaden Lieb punted that last time, you got to figure Coach Brian Tackett feels pretty comfortable letting Lieb go ahead and unleash the Kraken again. Braxton Miller back deep for Hamilton County. The junior, good kick. He might be putting this one in the end zone. Bounces at the 5 and rolls into the end zone. So Hamco will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. That was about a 49-yarder, and I'm sitting here looking at the flags. There is no wind. Jaden Lieb just says, I'm going to see how far I can punt that. It went about 45 yards in the air. It will net, however, about 30. So, 1st and 10 from the 20 for Hamilton County. They trail 6-0. Flora scored their only score with 6:59 to go in the first quarter. Just about 5 minutes into the game. Andrew Webb, the quarterback. I believe he's got Celso Ramirez with him. Back to throw is Webb. Looks to the right side, incomplete. Intended for Blaine Eck. Nice defensive effort out there by Nick Kimbrough. That will bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 20-yard line. 4 minutes, 23 seconds to go. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. If you're wondering, the Wolves will receive the kick to start the second half. Webb in the shotgun, fakes the pitch, back the other direction, misdirection. It is Ramirez. Ball's loose. Who's got it? Flora sideline says they have it. I don't think the sideline counts. Sideline doesn't count. So it'll be a gain of about 8 on the play. Call it 7. They put the football at the 27-yard line. And Hamco able to come up with the fumble recovery. That'll bring up 3rd down and 3. 3rd down and 3 for the Foxes. Big play for both teams. Flora's defense would love to get a turnover here. Force a 3 and out, get a punt. And the Foxes would like to get something going offensively. They haven't really had much. A little busted play, and the ball comes loose again. No, he kept it. Webb kept it as Ramirez finally showed up. Webb was trying to hand it to somebody, and there wasn't anybody there. Pick up of a yard by Webb, But as it is, that'll bring up 4th down and about 2. And timeout again taken by Hamilton County with 3:01 to go. Will they run that double hut special again? We'll see when we return. You're watching Wabash Catch TV. Back after this word.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online banking, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be.
Clay County State Bank.
Hamilton County heads out on 4th down and 2. Okay, they have chosen to go for it on 4th and 2. Hey, when you're 2 and 4, you do whatever you can to win. They're trying to get the Foxes to jump, and Hamco jumped themselves. So that will bring up a 4th down and 7, and it'll bring Fred Ping back out onto the field to kick it away. Cost them a timeout with 3 minutes to go here in the first half, but depending on what Flora does, may not matter all that much. Garrett Patridge back deep for the, as that was a high snap again, brought down by Ping. Gets a good kick away, bounces across the midfield stripe, and will roll dead at the 40. So a punt of about 40, not quite 40 yards. Gives Flora the football at their own 40-yard line. Braxton Huddleston and Garrett Patridge were standing back there watching that one. And they saw a nice athletic play by Fred Ping to go up and get that football. That got the entire stand to start going, whoa. 2 timeouts remaining for Flora. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the half. Like I said, Flora's going to get the football to start things off in the second half. Black and Massey in the backfield. Pitch goes to Cormac Massey. He's going to get knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Outstanding defensive play by Ramirez. Celso Ramirez is just a sophomore, but he's in on just about everything. He's a fine player. He is, played very well the last 3 years. Has he? You can see why he's getting the opportunity to play, Tom. That's for sure, because he's got a nose for the football. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go as the Wolves come to the line of scrimmage. 10 seconds on the play clock. They may as well. They look like they're thinking about just running it out. Back to throw is Helm. I guess they're not going to run it out. Pitch goes to the left side, and Massey catches it, but he's going to lose maybe a yard, maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Clock rolling. Hamco has 1 timeout remaining. Flora has 2. And at this point, it looks like Flora isn't all that hyped up to take their final timeout. Minute and a half to go. 3 receivers to the right. That's where the quarterback Helm rose. He throws it deep. He's got Patridge. Patridge, 1 man to beat. He's got a touchdown. 60 yards. Parker Helm to Garrett Patridge from the 40. Where did that come from? With 1:14 to go here in the second period. A 60-yard pass, Parker Helm to Garrett Patridge. As the Wolves will set up for a extra point after a Big shocker play. Now they're going to go for 2 here as they pitch it. It's going to be a reverse throw to the end zone. It is caught. Patridge makes the catch off the pass from Warren, and with 1:14 to go in the half, Flora picks up 8. They take a 14-0 lead. Back after these.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Thane Warren to Garrett Patridge on the little trickeration, the 2-point play. And it is a 14-0 lead for Flora. That I tell you what, if you'd asked 95% of the people here, 98% of the people here, they said no way that was going to happen the way things were going. Kickoff picked up at about the 15-yard line, coming straight up the gut. And looks like Ramirez, I think that was Ramirez, going to get to around the 15, maybe the 16-yard line. It was Celso Ramirez. The sophomore's been everywhere. And they're going to put it all the way out to the 19-yard line. 29-yard line. I'm 10 yards off. 29-yard line for Celso Ramirez. So, with a 1:08 to go and 1 timeout, Hamco just hit by a boomerang. What are they going to do here late in the half? 1st and 10, Hamilton County. They split 2 receivers out to the left side. Webb looks to throw. Gets a block. Rolls to his left. He's still running. Still looking. He's got a man deep. It is caught. 1st down, Hamilton County. Caleb Carson on the catch. A pickup of around 16 yards out to the 45-yard line. Did not get out of bounds. So they spin the wheel to start the clock. Well, he did spin the wheel. Yeah, now he's spinning the wheel again. There goes the clock as he did not get out of bounds. 1st and 10 for Hamilton County. They have just 1 timeout remaining. Time burning. Rolling to his right, Andrew Webb throws. It is incomplete. Intended for Miller across the middle, and I must tell you, it looked like Braxton Miller thought he was going to get hit because he kind of alligator-armed that attempt to receive it. That will stop the clock with 37 seconds to go. 2nd down and 10 at the 45 of Hamilton County. Hamilton County hasn't had a ton of offense tonight. They don't really have time to do much other than throw. Miller and Carson out wide to the right. That's where Webb rolls. He cuts inside of traffic. He's in trouble as Hartman had him. He gets away from him. He throws deep. Incomplete. Hartman had him wrapped up, was doing the tango with him back there at the 40-yard line. But he's able to get away from it. And the incomplete pass stops the clock with 28 seconds to go. It'll be 3rd down and 10 at the 45-yard line. Andrew Webb with a lot of time there and awaiting the play in from the sideline. There's the signal. They do have 1 timeout remaining. The Foxes do. Hey, we'll keep it here at the half, see when they're going to do the homecoming as the screen pass is thrown to Miller. Miller with a lot of room across midfield. To the right side, he's got across the 40, inside the 40, but a late flag thrown behind the action. And looks like it's going to be against Hamilton County. Personal foul, Hamilton County. from the 47-yard line. Now, that's personal foul. Personal foul. He gave personal foul signal. I think it's going to be 15. Yeah, they're calling a chop block. Yeah, that's 15 yards. Chop block behind the play. So that moves it all the way back to the 32-yard line with just 17 seconds to go. And the clock will start. Hamco may not get a play off here. 9 seconds as they come to the line of scrimmage. Time for about this play. High snap, that's trouble. Ball still loose. Ball still loose. Hamco will have it with as time runs out on the first half. Interesting first half as the Flora Wolves take a 14-0 lead into halftime. It will be Flora football to start things off here in the second half, and I think we'll keep it right here as they're going to announce the homecoming court. Looks like we'll see if we can't catch where they are. Looks like the homecoming court's going to come down there from the west side of the field, folks, and see if we can't catch a little bit of the PA announcer, because they didn't send me the names of any of the people. Sorry about that, folks. Wish they had. As the official, they don't start the clock until the officials tell them, thank you very much, until the officials are ready to start the clock, and the officials don't leave the field until the coaches do. The coaches are walking off the field as Rhett Vaughn wanted to make sure that Bill Book was apprised exactly of what he was going to, what he thought. Homecoming candidates. There they are. Winner of the parade was the junior class float. The coronation takes place tomorrow night at the gym, at the dance.
We will now introduce your 2024 Flora High School homecoming attendance.
And the homecoming court to be announced.
First, your 9th grade attendants are Morgan Ehrman and Mason Meadows.
For freshman attendance, Morgan Ehrman and Mason Meadows. Only, okay.
The first 10th grade attendants are
10th grade attendants, Danica Conklin and Keelan Crawford.
the daughter of Matt and Tara Conklin. And Keelan Crawford is the son of Billy, Jessica Crawford.
Also, sophomore attendance,
10th grade attendants are Avery Persinger and Maddie Uhas.
Avery Persinger and Maddie Uhas.
The daughter of Zach, Vanessa Pottery, and Michael Persinger. And Tate Utah is the son of Ramona Uhas and Avery Uhas. The 11th grade attendants are McKenna Hackney,
Junior attendance,
McKenna is the daughter of
there's McKenna Hackney,
and Delaney is the son of Brian and Kimberly.
along with Draven Taylor.
The next junior attendants are Danny Shelton and Parker Helm.
Danny Shelton and Parker Helm next.
Danny Shelton is the daughter of Cecil and Tara Shelton. And Parker Helm is the son of Brandon and Aaron Helm. The final junior
attendance,
Duke and Draven Taylor.
Elise Duke and Draven Taylor. Delaney Bullard was the first one I called Draven Taylor. Sorry about that.
Draven Taylor is the son of Carl and Kathy
Draven Taylor and Elise Duke. There they go. Now the homecoming king and queen candidates.
Next, we have the retiring queen is Miss J.D. Tucker, and the retiring king is Harrison Arnold.
Harrison Arnold and J.D. Tucker, retiring king and queen.
She's the daughter of Richard and Mary B. Tucker, and Harrison Arnold is the son of Travis and Ashley Arnold. And now for your
Now the king and queen candidates.
queen candidates. The first queen and king candidate are Landry Atwood and Quentin Black.
Landry Atwood and Quentin Black.
Landry is the daughter of Nathan and Courtney Atwood. And Quentin is the son of Lorenz and Crystal Black and Christy Hunter. The second queen and king candidates are Addie Larch and Tyler Herman.
Addie Larch and Tyler Herman, the second set of king and queen candidates. They have 4 sets.
The next queen and king candidates are Maggie Scarborough and Cameron Boyer.
Maggie Scarborough and Cameron Boyer.
Daughter of Brian and Kim Scarborough.
Well, how about that? Good for Maggie.
Boyer.
Daughter of Brian and Kim Scarborough,
The final queen
friends of mine.
is Elena Warren and Adam Peets.
Adam Peets and Elena Warren, the final king and queen candidates. So they will be announcing homecoming king and queen tomorrow night. The dance is set for 8 to 10 p.m. with the coronation set for 7:30. As they had the homecoming parade a couple of nights ago, and they should have a ton of fun again with the coronation tomorrow night. We'll let the band get set up. In the meantime, we'll take a quick break while the band gets set up. You're watching Wabash Catch TV's presentation of high school football. Back after these words.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance. We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And drumline instructor Colleen Seaver. The Marching Wolves 2024 halftime show is entitled In Our Marching Era and features the music of pop icon Taylor Swift.
The Marching Wolves under the direction of Ethan Stieber, and they are going to be featuring the music of Taylor Swift. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, the Marching Wolves.
Drum major Myra Dunny is your band ready. Flora High School Marching Wolves, your band may take the field next edition.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Marching Wolves. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back. I'll see if I can't find some scores from around the area. Back here on Wabash Catch TV as the Flora Wolves lead Hamco 14-0. Back after these.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting to work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Give me all your lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all, with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
At Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
Welcome back here to Flora, Dancy Field, home of the Flora Wolves. At the half, the Wolves lead it 14-0. How did they score, you ask? Well, let me tell you. With 6:59 to go in the first quarter, Quentin Black on an 8-yard plunge went basically up the middle and kind of reached the football across into the end zone for the touchdown. Parker Helm's kick failed. That made it 6-0. Both teams kind of exchanged possessions, and Flora was making room, but couldn't get any points for the most of the rest of the half. And then, with about 1:14 to go, on 3rd down and 10 from their own 40-yard line, Parker Helm unleashed a 60-yard bomb to Garrett Patridge. Actually, the ball probably went about 40 yards in the air. Patridge caught it, outran a couple of Hamco Foxes. Thane Warren's pass on the misdirection to Patridge was good for the extra point, and that made Flora a 14-6 leader here at the half. Elsewhere, you wonder? A few other scores. In the BDC, Cesar Valier leads El Dorado 24-14 at halftime. Halftime score at Edwards County, it's Carmi leading Edwards County 32-0. Belleville, what was that? Dixon leads Johnston City 6-0 at the half. Belleville East over Edwardsville 10-6. They are also, I believe all these are halftime scores. Fairfield leads CZR 44-7 with about 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. That was 8-7 in favor of Fairfield. Fairfield went ahead to score the next 36 points of the half and lead at halftime 44-7 over CZR. Mahomet Seymour leads Effingham 42-0 at halftime. It is Cahokia 14-3 over Centralia. That's a big game. Centralia having a good year. Haven't heard a score yet from Columbia. Salem playing at Columbia tonight. We'll apprise you of that as soon as we do hear something from Columbia. And here at Flora, it is the Flora Wolves 14, Hamilton County 0. Flora will get the football when we return to play here in just a moment. It is they recognized athletes tonight from Flora. It's the Flora High School Hall of Fame. Their very first class were inducted into the Hall of Fame tonight, and I tell you what, it was a pretty doggone solid class as Tim Stanley from 1982. Of course, I played football against Tim Stanley. That tells you, if that tells you anything, I didn't play much against him. I was only a sophomore. He was a senior. Tim had a great career here at Flora, both on the football field and basketball. Tim Locum inducted into the Hall of Fame. Anybody who watched those late 1980s teams remembers Tim Locum launching shots. Flora High School graduate Joel Palace in tennis, outstanding tennis player, also named Southern Illinois All Southern Illinois Athlete of the Year. Also Jordan Tolliver, a member of basketball as well as baseball classes. He was from the class of 2002. Laura Cooper Blum, a 2003 graduate, all-state performance in basketball, as she was MVP of the IBC All-Star Game, both her junior and senior years, leading Wolfgal basketball in scoring 2,093 points. Also, Lacey Briscoe Francis, She excelled in both basketball and softball. She one of 12 Wolf Gals to score 1,000 points in her varsity career. Now, the stat of the night, I heard it, and I couldn't believe it. When I heard it, I just couldn't believe it. Also inducted was Tom Welch. How many years do you think Tom Welch coached basketball at Flora? How many years do you guess Tom Welch coached basketball? I know what time it is. I was trying to ask these guys. 16. Did you have him for you? Well, being a Fairfield guy, we thought he coached for 60. But he coached for 16 at Flora, and they installed him into the Hall of Fame tonight as well, along with our old friend, Lyndall Smitty Smith. Smitty has covered Clay County sports for 42 years. He was in the Marines, served in Vietnam, and has worked for both the Advocate Press and the Clay County Republican, which he still does own. Again, Smitty says he is the embodiment of the old saying, find something you like and you will never work a day in your life. And that is certainly truer words never spoken. Nice job. Congratulations to all those folks entering the Flora High School Hall of Fame. You're watching Wabash Cats TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. Steve Jordan up top on the camera. It is Melanie Jordan to the right side, Mason Hager to the left. Out in the truck, keeping the cameras and the pictures coming to you, Abby Springmeyer doing a great job. Abby Springmeyer, a proud graduate of North Clay, not a Flora High School graduate. She will not be in the Flora High School Hall of Fame. Actually, I don't think any of those. Mason Hager, the proud graduate of the Flora High School. He may, you never know when Mason might get into the Flora High School Hall of Fame. It could happen. He's already finished his high school career several years ago, though. So we'll see. He might be in one of the later classes. Hamilton County set to kick it away back deep for Flora. Jarrett Burkett along with Braxton Huddleston. Kicking it will be Austin Boone as the second half is underway. Squibs it. That's going to be trouble. Is that going to go out of bounds? It does go out of bounds without being touched. So Flora will have it at their own 35-yard line. They will place the football 25 yards from the kick placement. And Flora will have it at their own 35 as soon as they get the football figured out which one they wish to use. Parker Helm at the quarterback spot for the Wolves, number 15. He is a junior, 6 foot, 165-pounder. Joining him in the backfield right now is Cormac Massey. Two receivers split to each side. And the pitch to Massey, he's got some room on the left side. He's going to pick up 3 or so as a stunt coming in from the right side. Chase Payton coming in from the offensive right, the defensive left. Had Flora been running the football to the right instead of the left, Chase Payton was going to do all kinds of blowing up stuff there. Pick up a 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7 at the 38 for the Wolves. Wolves lead by a couple of scores. And pitch to Huddleston. He gets through one tackle, breaks another couple. He's going to pick up a couple of yards when it looked like for all rights he should have been meat in the backfield. He ends up picking up 2. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 5 as he gets just across the 40-yard line. He should have been down behind the 35 for sure, looked like. But a little tricky tackling there for Hamilton County. Clock on the move, 11:15 to go here in the third quarter. Quentin Black in the I formation, the fullback now in front of Massey. Pitch goes to Massey. Black tries to set a block. A flag is thrown behind Massey as he gets to midfield, across midfield to around the 47. It will be holding against Flora. Holding against Flora. I think it looked like they got Quentin Black. Bill Book threw the flag, and I think he threw it right at Quentin as he was leading the way on that block. So instead of a first down, bring that one back 10 yards from just across the 40 to just across the 30, and that'll make it 3rd down and 15 for the Wolves. Wolves are going to need to unleash the arm, it appears, of Parker Helm. Garrett Patridge has been his favorite receiver most of the evening. Jace Moore has a catch, too. Moore chugs in from the sideline as well. Patridge heads out to the right side. He's wide out to the right. Moore lined up on the line of scrimmage as the tight end. 3 receivers to the right. That's the direction he throws. He's got Huddleston deep. Huddleston incomplete. But it'll be a pass interference against Blaine Eck. Eck never looked for the football, never turned, and basically face guarded, ran into the receiver before the ball got there, and it'll be 15 yards. Pass interference, no longer an automatic first down, as we'll see where they place the football. Looks like it will be in range for a first down. 15 yards on the penalty. It was a short 15 that the Wolves needed. That's a difference made in high school a couple or 3 years ago, that the pass interference penalty, not an automatic first down anymore, but they needed 15, and they got it. Fake handoff, pitch out to the left side, and nowhere to go for Massey. They get him back there this time. That's Caleb Carson with an outstanding initially by Blaine Eck and finished off by Braxton Miller. A loss of about 2 or 3 more. That'll put the football back at the 39, and that'll bring up 3rd down and about 17. So if they get a pass interference this time, it'll bring up 3rd down and about 2. That's there are some offenses that play a all pass interference offense. Patridge off to the right side. He's the wide out. That's the direction Helm rolls. Looks deep. He's got a great arm. Throws it deep. It is almost picked off. Nice defensive effort. Cal Welch getting in front and knocking the football away. That'll bring up a punting situation for the Wolves with 9.5 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter. Flora will kick it away. Jaden Lee back to kick. Braxton Miller back deep for Hamco. Lieb from the left side to the right side has about 40 yards a kick. That one takes a Fox's bounce, however, and it'll be at the 37, where the Foxes will take over a kick of only about 24 yards that time. Not tremendously consistent there for Jaden Lieb. Foxes with not bad field position, starting at their own 30. I said 37, I meant 32. It's a little bit better kick than I thought. They get about a 30-yard punt, as Andrew Webb will bring his squad to the line of scrimmage. He hands it off. That'll be Ramirez, Celso Ramirez, before he is shoved backwards. He's going to pick up maybe a couple of yards, gets all the way to the 35 or just shy of the 35-yard line. That's going to be around the 34, a little bit shy of the 35. 2nd down and 8 for the Foxes. Looking over to the sideline, getting the play call from the coaching staff. 8:45 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Foxes looking for their first point. Delayed handoff to Braxton Miller. He's going to have some room around the right side. He's going to get all the way out to the 40, pickup of about 6, and that'll bring up third down and short. Cormac Massey on the tackle for Flora. The Foxes will have 3rd and 2. They need the 42 for a first down as they jog in from the sideline with the play. To the line of scrimmage. That is Ramirez in the backfield. The handoff goes to Ramirez straight up the gut. He's going to have first down yardage plus another 5 or 6 more as the offensive line for the Foxes beginning to show a bit of life. And that will bring up a 1st and 10 at the 47. So, yeah, gain of 7 on the play for Celso Ramirez. Celso Ramirez from Hamilton County. 7.5 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Low scoring game. We were kind of expecting this to be a high scoring game as both defenses have been prone to giving up a bit. Late handoff and getting around it is Eck. Blaine Eck's going to pick up about 8 as Jaden Lieb had him in the backfield and he slipped his arms. Outstanding effort for Blaine Eck, basically running for his life. Jaden Lieb is going to want that one back. The 6'5" senior would love to have another effort at that one. So 2nd down and 3. I didn't think he was going to get away. I thought he had him, Tom. 2nd and 2 for the Foxes, their best drive of the night. They've been very effective here. Handoff goes to Miller. He breaks Lieb's tackle, or breaks the tackle. He's going to pick up first down yardage, gets near the 40, give him probably to the 41. It will be enough for a Fox's first down. And it will be 1st and 10, Foxes at the 42-yard line. I'm told that Dixon has scored again against Johnston City. JC playing somebody long way away in their off week. Dixon making the trip down from Northern Illinois. They lead 12-0. Handoff goes to Miller. He drops the ball. It is loose. Chase Payton, I think, got back on it and saved the bacon. He sure did. I think it looked like he bumped into Payton. And then the ball goes to the ground. Payton able to fall on it. Yes, he's the one who's knocked it away. Loss of 1. It'll bring up 2nd down and 11 for the Foxes. Down by 2 scores, Foxes would dearly love to get to the end zone. 5:15 to go here in the third. So far, an uneventful third quarter. Fox is trying to change that. And handoff again to Miller. Tries the right side. He's got the corner. He's got the sideline. He is out of bounds. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way back to the 30. It'll be a gain of about 11. Or is it longer than that? It'll be first down yardage. Picked up about 12 on the play. Needed 11 for the first down. He picks up 12. So 1st and 10 for Hamilton County as this drive continues to churn yardage. 4 minutes, 59 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Coach Rhett Vaughn making the right play calls now. Man in motion is Eck. Handoff, however, goes to Ramirez. Ramirez going to get across the 40 to around the 35. I think he stopped just shy of the 35-yard line. They're putting him on the 35-yard line. So a good gain on the play of about 6 for Celso Ramirez, just a sophomore. He'll come out of the play. He'll come out of the game now, getting some fresh legs in there. Kyle Williams replaces him in the backfield for the Foxes. In the shotgun remains Andrew Webb. Hands it off to Williams. Williams, fresh legs, doing some damage as they get across the off tackle. They're going to have first down yardage again on that 2nd and 5 play. All the way up to the Wolves' 20-yard line, looks like. Difficult to see the yard lines from up here. Looks like that's inside the 20, isn't it? I think that's the 15. 1, 2, yeah, that's 15. 1st and 10 at the 15. Under center goes Webb. He's got Miller behind him. Handoff goes to Miller, straight up the gut. And this drive continues forward as that offensive line for the Foxes dictating traffic. Be a gain on the play of about 5. Up to the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 5 now inside the 10. The football lays. 2nd down and a short 5 for the Foxes. This drive started back at their own 31-yard line. Their 32-yard line. Under center again for Webb. Straight up the gut, Miller again. And they are just charging through that Flora defensive line now across the 5. Inside the 5, looks like it's going to be 1st and goal at around the 3-yard line of Flora. 1st and goal at the 3 for the Wolves, or probably for the Foxes. This has been an outstanding drive. Started with about 9 minutes to go. This is the first drive of the second half for the Foxes after Flora punted away. That was about 7 minutes ago. I think it was about 9:30 whenever they kicked it. Got a receiver out wide to the right, up the middle, they run. No indication of a score yet. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and goal inside the 1. I don't know how they stopped him. At the 1-yard line. So 2nd and goal for Hamilton County. They trail by 2 scores. This has been a dominant drive for the Foxes, though. And they've got the Wolves defensive line in a fluster. Webb hands it to the fullback. Straight up the Miller. No. Did not get it. That was Kyle Williams on the carry, and he is stopped just short. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 1, with just over a quarter to play. If this ends up short, Hamco would go for it, you would think. This has been a great drive for the Foxes. It's been about 8 minutes long. When will they try a quarterback sneak? Not yet. Again, straight up the gut. No indication. Touchdown. There it is. 1-yard plunge. 1-yard plunge for Kyle Williams. And Hamco gets on the board. What is Hamilton County going to do with 1:13 to go here in the 3rd? On the looks like they're going to go for 2. Under center again, rolling to his right and into the end zone for the extra point on the keeper. Andrew Webb gets it. So with 1:13 to go in the 3rd, the Foxes have made it a tight one. It's 14-8. Flora back after these words.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
How you doing, Tom? Tom and Dean from what, MCL? MCL. Doing a great job. Tom Malding over there. We know each other from New Orleans back in 1995. Was it 96? Okay. Whatever it was. Yeah, that was fun. Longtime Elks friends. As a onside kick, it's a good one, but Flora's going to fall on it. It was a great kick. But coming out of there with it, and the great recovery, an outstanding recovery, Nick Kimbrough. So with 1:11 to go on the game clock here in the third quarter, the Wolves will have it again. Their only possession of this second half was negligible. Picked up about 8 or 9 yards, had to punt it away. And Coach Brian Tackett wants to get something started again. Helm in the shotgun. Gets the snap. It's a bad snap again. As they're just firing it back there. That is just asking for trouble. And the shotgun snap, you can't snap. You need to snap it like you're throwing an egg back there. Second fumbled snap tonight. Cormac Massey falls on it, but I tell you what, you're just playing with fire. Loss of 2 on the fumble. Back into the shotgun again. It's a screen. Caught by Black, but it's sniffed out and snuffed out by Braxton Miller. Miller and Carson, Caleb Carson and Braxton Miller, we have said their names all night long. This is a fired up Fox squad right now. Flora probably going to just let the quarter end. They want to see nothing more of this third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, it will head to the fourth with Flora leading tenuously 14-8. Back after these words.
For nearly 40 years, family-owned Little Egypt Golf Cars has been dedicated to serving Southern Illinois' golf and utility car needs. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility located along I-57 in Salem. Our interactive showroom displays all of the latest accessories and vehicle designs. We offer new and used vehicle sales, a full parts and service department, and a rental fleet of over 600 vehicles. Whether it's riding in style on the course, cruising with the family, or having a rugged vehicle on the job site, we have you covered. Proudly serving Illinois and Missouri with 3 locations.
Take a trip to Old Mexico with the whole family without ever leaving Southern Illinois. It's La Fuente Mexican Restaurants in Fairfield, Flora, and Mount Vernon. La Fuente's authentic Mexican cuisine will delight every appetite, from sizzling fajitas to tasty tacos to the best burritos this side of the Rio Grande. La Fuente Mexican Restaurants in Fairfield, Flora, and Mount Vernon.
After 3 quarters of play, it is Flora over Hamilton County 14-8. But boy, I tell you what, Hamilton County playing on fire right now. And Flora looking at 3rd down and 14. They need the 47-yard line of Hamco for a first down. Back to throw is Helm. Rolls to his left. Throws it down the middle. He's got a man. Garrett Patridge has it at the 22-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 39 for Garrett Patridge from the pass from Parker Helm. And, boy, that'll change momentum in a hurry, won't it? All the way down to the Hamilton County 20-yard line. A huge gain on the play, and that was something that Just came out of the blue, just like that second touchdown for Flora late in the first half. So, Helm in the shotgun. Full house beside him. Hands it to Massey. Massey is going to get dropped by Tucker Richards, but a flag is thrown. Might be in the neighborhood of face mask, as I think Richards might have had some face mask before he got the jersey. Personal foul, face mask against the Foxes. That will add to the end of the play. It'll move the football half the distance to around the 11-yard line. As the should be an automatic first down. It is first down at about the 9 for the Wolves. First and goal at the 9 for Flora. I tell you what, Richards ended up with a good tackle, but he had the face mask first, and that's too bad. Helm back to throw. He throws it to the right side. It's to Patridge. He catches it, and he's caught. Beautiful open field tackle by Cal Welch. Cal Welch on the tackle out there on the right side. It helps to have this in front of me. Cal Welch is a freshman? Wow. He's playing a pretty solid game for a freshman. So, second down and goal at the 7 for the Foxes. Or pardon me, for the Wolves. My bad. Second and goal at the 7. Helm puts a man in motion. Pitch to Massey. Cuts inside of Miller. He's got some room to the end zone. He's close. I think he's going to be about a yard short. Make it 2. A gain of about 5 on the play for Massey. And that'll make it third and goal from the 2-yard line for Flora. Flora, after getting a little sweaty after that Hamilton County touchdown, has responded well. Helm with the I formation behind him. Under center. Hands it to Black. Black through traffic. He's in. Touchdown, Flora. Quentin Black. A 2-yard plunge for Quentin Black, his second touchdown of the night. And Flora bumps their lead back up to 12. They're going to go for 2. Quentin Black now with 12 points on the night. With only 9:52 in the game, makes it a 2-score game again. And they'll see if they can't make it 14. Helm to throw. Lobs it to the corner. It is incomplete. Threw it behind the intended receiver, Gage Dugan. But with 9:52 to go in the football game, Flora bumps their lead back up to 12. It's 20-8. Back after this word.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Where we're going to be next week on Wabash? Well, I tell you what, we're planning to be in Salem as the Freeburg Midgets head over to take on the Salem Wildcats next Friday night. We'll have the full crew there with the replays and all kinds of stuff. Good crew here, though, here in Florida tonight. As Abby Springmeyer out in the truck. Mason Hager over on the east side. Melanie Jordan on the west side. And Steve Jordan up top, bringing you the pretty pictures. That's Steve's shot right there. Nice kick, like 2-step up, and a kick about 60 yards. Miller gathers it at the 12. He tries the right side. Nowhere to go. Kimbrough brings him down. Nice work by Nick Kimbrough. And Hudson Cone in on the tackle as well. So Hamilton County, after cutting it to 6, now back down by 12. Still, they're down by 2 scores again. They don't have enough time to run another 9-minute drive like they did moments ago. About an 8-minute drive. They don't have time for that now. Each team with 3 timeouts remaining, but down by 2 scores. We might end up seeing Andrew Webb throw the ball a little bit more as he lines up in the shotgun. Sends everybody to the right. Handoff goes to Ramirez. Celso Ramirez going to pick up a few. Gets out to about picks up about 3. And he's going to get to around the 25-yard line. Just shy of the 25-yard line. Halfway between the 24 and the 25. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Foxes. Like I said, just 3 timeouts remaining. At some point, Hamilton County is going to need to pick up the pace, as there are only 9 minutes remaining here in the football game. Man in motion is Eck. Back to throw. Off to the side. It is incomplete. Intended over there on the left side for Miller. Braxton Miller, it went through his hands and dropped. Miller probably getting tired. He's been doing a ton tonight. Johnston City trails Dixon now 14-6. Roxana leads Harrisburg 40-6 at the half. Wow. Breeze Central leads Roxana 28-6. Carmine leads Edwards County 40-0. So that game now in a running clock. As Ramirez, nice run up the middle. He'll pick up a lot of that 8 yards they needed for a first down, and very close. Pick up about 7 of it, but Ramirez slow to get up as he looking down at his ankle. As training staff from both squads come out to take a look at Celso Ramirez. He's a sophomore running back. Johnston City just scored, and they get stopped on the 2-point conversion, so the score will remain 14-6 over at Johnston City. As Dixon made the long drive down from near Rockford. What would Dixon be? About 30, 40 miles south of Rockford, up on I-39. And they may be wanting to stay at a hotel. They'll be getting home late tonight as Ramirez gets up. They've sprayed the cold stuff on his right leg, it looks like. Either that or it's a leg sleeve. Must be a pink leg sleeve. Kyle Williams, who picked up the touchdown tonight for Hamilton County, checks in to replace Ramirez. And they will restart the clock as Andrew Webb heads back into the huddle. Webb having a nice game. He's a senior. Hamco has Fairfield next week. Travel up to Wayne County. 4th and 1, they go for it, and Williams is going to have it. I think. First down, Hamilton County. He gets out to the 34. He needed about the 32. Made it to the 33 as they will place the football on the 33-yard line, and Hamco will continue on. Had they been stopped there, this game would just about have been over with Flora having the football that deep in Hamilton County territory. Kyle Welch split out wide to the left. Handoff goes to, on the keeper. Webb is going to pick up good yardage near the first down marker. That's going to be a gain of 9 or 10. Call it a gain of 10 or 11 and a first down for Hamilton County. That's the first time they've run that play tonight. Andrew Webb, keeper. I was expecting him to look like he was going to give the ball to Blaine Eck cutting across the backfield. But a keeper is a keeper for the Foxes. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line for Hamilton County. Clock now under 7.5 minutes. This time the handoff goes to Eck. He's going to try the left side. Holding penalty behind him as numerous flags come out. Brought down finally by Cameron Boyer, as well as Gage Dugan. And holding is the call against Hamilton County. You saw one of the defensive linemen. I think it was, I believe it was Lee, but you saw him kind of get yanked backwards. So, 10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. We'll put it back to about the 34-yard line, and let me up second down and 20. That is one that the Hamco didn't need. 2nd down and 20 at their own 34. Webb in the shotgun, rolls to his left. He's going to keep it here as he tries to get around the left side. He gets knocked out of bounds. Massey on the hit along with Nick Kimbrough. Stops the clock at 7:07, and picked up about 3. Going to need more than that, however, as it's 2nd down and 17. Flora defense beginning to, you see a couple of players with their hands on their hips as the last drive for Hamilton County really took it out of the Wolves defensive line. Offensive line was just chugging for Hamco. They just don't have enough time to run that kind of drive again. A double reverse handoff goes to Miller. He's going to have first down, or he's going to get across the original line of scrimmage on this set of downs, out to the 48-yard line, and that makes for a makeable 3rd down and 5 as he picked up about 12. 3rd and 5 for Braxton Miller and the Foxes. 6:45 to go in the football game. Fox has taken plenty of time between snaps, as they do have 3 timeouts remaining. They've already tried an onside kick once. It was unsuccessful. Back into the shotgun goes Webb. Sets the man in motion. Back to throw. Looks deep. He's got a man. It is caught. Caught down there by Caleb Carson. Across the 30 to about the 27-yard line. It'll be a gain of 24 yards. Gain of 24 yards for the Foxes, and boy, oh boy, did they ever need that. Flora leads by 12, but the Foxes are driving. 1st and 10 at the 27 of the Wolves. Kyle Williams with some words to his quarterback. Miller in motion. Hand off to Williams. Tries the left side. He's going to chug forward to about the 21-yard line. Gets across the 25. Pickup of about 6 on the play. Short 6. Just shy of the 21-yard line. And now the Foxes with 5.5 minutes to go. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Looking at a 2nd and 4. At some point, they need to open it up, maybe. We'll see. And again, Kyle Williams gets some words from his quarterback. Is that an indicator? That is an indicator. 2 times, Kyle Williams has had a discussion with his quarterback coming out of the huddle the last 2 times, and the last 2 times he's taken the football. With that one, he is going to be just shy of the 1st down. He picked up 4, so it's going to be about 3rd and about a half a yard. Football laying between the 23 and the 22 of Flora. Pardon me, between the 18 and the 17. Man in motion. Fake handoff, rolling to his left, looking deep. Gets away from one man, but not the second. Big play by Tucker Childers. He gets into the background, gets Andrew Webb, and that will bring up 4th down and about 7. Loss of 6 on the play. And this, with only 4:10 to go, may very well be the ball game for Hamco. They need a first down. Football back to the 24-yard line. They need to get to around the 17 for a first down. They come to the line with 3:50 to go. Miller in motion. The ball snapped, hit him, bounces into the hands of Miller. He's got nowhere to go. Flora's going to take over on downs. What a messed up play. I don't know how in the heck Miller was able to end up getting it. Pardon me. Williams ends up with the football after the ball bounces off of Braxton Miller. And that poor play was doomed from the start. So Flora will take over. 3 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the football game. And a 12-point lead. It'll be 1st and 10 Wolves at their own 25. Figure the ball will stay on the ground. Cormac Massey in the backfield with Parker Helm. They set a man in motion. The pitch forward there to Huddleston. Huddleston's going to pick up about 6 or 7 as he gets out to the across the 30-yard line to around the 32. It will be 2nd down and 3. That is a pass as he pitched it forward like that. It's if you're keeping statistics at home, a completed pass. And the clock continues to run. 15 seconds on the play clock as Flora breaks the huddle. Under center goes Parker Helm. I formation behind him. He's going to wait until the last second to snap it. Massey has it. He's going to have a first down. That'll stop the clock momentarily at about the 36-yard line. And with 2:49 to go, Rhett Vaughn's going to take a timeout. It's the first timeout of the half for Hamilton County. We'll take it to 2:47 to go here in the football game. Flora leads Hamco 20-8. Back after these.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head turn.
Coming out of the timeout, Flora has it at their own 37-yard line. That's the first timeout taken by Hamilton County with 2:47 to go. Wolves about 1 first down away from getting a kneel down situation as Andrew Webb breaks the plane offsides, trying to make a sneak move into the backfield. Now 1st and 5 for Flora, making it that much more difficult on the Foxes' defense. Black the fullback, Massey the tailback. Helm under center. Handoff goes to Massey. Tries the right side. Nice tackle out there. It looked like Chase Payton dragging down Massey. And the clock is stopped. Was there a penalty? I guess there was a penalty. Might have been face mask. Looked like he kind of spun him down. Yeah, that's personal foul face mask. Personal foul face mask against Hamilton County, and that's a big one. So it'll bring up a first down now for Flora at the 41. At the 41, and that may just do it. Late in the ball game, Cesar leads El Dorado 40-14. Fairfield 68, CZR 7. These Hamilton County Foxes will face Fairfield next week. We'll keep it right here during this break as I take a look for some other scores. 68-7 with 4 minutes to go in that contest. Monticello leads Paxton Buckley Lota 27-0. Collinsville over Marion 40-24 late in the third. And Dixon over Johnston City 14-6 late in that third quarter. It is Highland over Triad, or Highland and Triad tied at 7. I'm still looking for a Salem score. Let's see what else we can find. That is a final now in that Fairfield game, 68-7. As Flora will have it, 1st and 10 at the 41 of the Foxes. Handoff straight up the gut, Massey. He's pushing the pile forward. He's going to get to around the 35-36 yard line. Cormac Massey to the 36, gain of 5 on the play. Clock continues to roll as the Carmi defeated Edwards County 48-6. As Flora taking their time getting to the line of scrimmage, we're under 2 minutes to go. If they get that first down, they can kneel it out. And I think they are set to do so. Handoff to Quentin Black. He chugs forward looking for that 30-yard line. I believe he got there. And that will stop the clock for it with a first down. And Flora can kneel it down with 1:37 to go. It's going to be a happy homecoming here tonight. As I think I heard, are they giving away MVP awards after this game to both teams? This is the Rotary MVP night, so we'll stay here, see who gets the MVP awards after the contest. Each team getting a MVP. So just telling folks down the line here, we're going to stay here after the contest. And Flora in the favorite formation for everybody, the victory formation. Hamilton County took a timeout with 1:02 to go. So Flora's going to have to snap it a couple more times. We're going to take a quick break back after this word.
Carson Auction Realty is the one-stop shop for all your real estate needs. With over 40 years in business, Carson Auction Realty is the only company in the area that offers public auctions, real estate brokerage, and certified appraisals. If you're considering selling your farm, home, or commercial property, give us a call, and we can assist you in every step of your real estate sale, from pricing your property correctly to properly marketing to find any and potential buyers, and most importantly, selling property for top dollar. To contact us, go to our website, carsonauctionrealty.com, or call our office at 662-4911.
No kidding. You ain't a kidding, Dean. You ain't a kidding, Dean. 1:02 to go in the football game. It's 2nd down and 11, and Flora will head back into the victory formation. Hamilton County can no longer stop the clock. Flora is going to pick up their 4th win of the season. And next week they have the TDW Academy from St. Louis, ostensibly supposed to be here. We'll see if that actually happens. And then in 2 weeks, Cesar Valier will be here. We'll be back for that one. Next week on Wabash, we'll be in Salem as the Wildcats host the Midgets in Salem. And the final snap of the contest. Parker Helm takes it, and that will do it as the clock will run out. Flora's going to knock off Hamilton County by a final score of 20-8. Here's how the scoring occurred while we wait for them to figure out who the Rotary MVPs are. It was 6:59 to go in the first quarter. Flora scored on an 8-yard run from Quentin Black. Parker Helms' kick failed. That made it 6-0 Flora. Late in the second quarter with 1:14 to go, it was a 60-yard pass play out of nowhere from Parker Helm to Garrett Patridge. Thane Warren's pass was good for the extra point. That put us going into the half. Flora over Hamco 14-0. In the third quarter, Hamilton County tightened it up with on a 8-minute drive, finished out by a 1-yard plunge from Kyle Williams. That was with 1:13 to go in the third quarter. And Andrew Webb's run was good for the extra point. That made it 14-8 heading into the fourth quarter. Flora responded, however, with a 2-yard Quentin Black run with 9:52 to go in the game. The pass failed for the extra point, but that gave us our final score of Flora 20, Hamilton County 8. We'll stick around a moment to see who is the MVP for each team, as I think they're still trying to determine it upstairs. Looks like they got Larry McGrew trying to make the decision. Oh, dear, this might take forever. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happened over at Blue Mountain Road on the way up here tonight, and we'll see who gets the MVP as the Foxes head off the field. I think somebody's gonna win the MVP for them too. There's the hardware coming out on the field. Steve, take a shot at that hardware. You got the big trophy out there. What's this award called? This is the Rotary MVP. Yeah, for both teams. As looks like Flora, I don't know if they've given there's the trophies and the MVP awards to be given out. Looks like an MVP and maybe, I don't know if I don't know what the prizes are. Stanley Cups. Yetis? Looks like Yetis. As Jessica Muskoff out there with the big trophy in her hands. It's the annual Rotary game. That's a traveling trophy. Oh, it's an offensive and defensive players for both teams. Offensive player of the game for Hamilton County, number 42, Braxton Miller. And he will win a Yeti. The defensive player of the game, Caleb Carson for the Foxes. There you see Caleb going to get his award. John Baylor out there taking pictures along with Smitty. Cormac Massey, the MVP for the Flora Wolves. Carried for over 100 yards, 119 yards on the day for the sophomore. Outstanding night for Cormac Massey. And Cameron Boyer, the defensive player of the game for the Flora Wolves. And now they will award them the traveling trophy. As there they are. The traveling trophy as the Wolves come up to get it. So congratulations again to the Flora Wolves getting the Rotary traveling trophy. That's just about going to do it for us here tonight. Flora improves to 4-3 on the season. Hamilton County falls to 2-5. For all of us at Wabash Catch TV, my name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you tonight's final score. It was Flora over Hamilton County, 20-8. So long from Dancy Field.